Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 3rd. You have the Clover and the Garden, which is a very good combination. The Clover is a very lucky card and can represent more luck coming in for you. The two cards together can represent growth. They can also represent attention. And I said that, and you get the Sun coming up here, which also is a card of attention. So these two cards can represent like getting attention because the Garden is a very social card, and the Clover is very lucky, so it can even represent like fame and fortune and things like that. And so, but it can represent needing to take advantage of the attention you're getting, and clearly that is definitely true based off of all the cards that we are getting so far. So, and you look at this one. You have this Poise card, which I love. It is a card, that lady is being lifted up on a pedestal, and she's being lifted up into her new life, but she is also potentially getting attention, which is great. You have the Emperor, the Four Cups, and the Sun card. I've never seen so many cards that I would consider control cards coming up for water signs. Now, there could be a million reasons why, but the Emperor can represent like taking control of an opportunity or taking control of your life in general. You do have the Emperor and the Empress, so could be a divine counterpart coming in for you, but just more intuitively, I feel that there are a lot of opportunities for water signs right now. Now, here's the thing with the Emperor is that he is sitting down on his throne. He has his armor on underneath his cloak, and so he needs to be ready to go at a moment's notice. So I feel sometimes with the Emperor that we do have opportunities, we just maybe aren't looking at them, or we need to pay more attention to opportunities that come our way. And you have the Sun. The Sun is our attention. So if something captures your attention, you need to move towards it. Why is this happening? I don't know. I think there's a lot going on for water. I mean, even, Neptune and Pisces. Yes, Neptune will leave Pisces this year, but it is going to retrograde its ass back into Pisces this year, and then it's going to leave in right at the beginning of 2026 into Aries. But that Neptune and Pisces energy is like the big impossible dream. And we also have Saturn in Pisces, which says if you get moving, you can live your big impossible dream. We also have the North Node in Pisces, and there's all this Pisces energy, which is very dreamy. And so for you as a water sign, Scorpio, it's going to be very important that you kind of like pay attention to your dreams, but also pay attention to your attention. The other thing I wanted to say is I feel with Neptune and Pisces, sometimes it makes us look at an opportunity, but Neptune is an illusion, and it rules illusion and fantasy. And sometimes I think we look at something and we're like, no, this is too good to be true, or there's no way this could work for me, or whatever you want to say. So I get that feeling here on the Four Cups, where you could be being presented with an opportunity that clearly could bring a lot of attention in for you. It could be like a leadership opportunity. It could be an opportunity to get your business to stand out. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. But I feel that the Four Cups is saying, no, you need to take a second look at any opportunities that you're receiving at this time. I also always say that during Neptune and Pisces, sometimes the opportunities we get don't make sense, or maybe they go against traditional wisdom, So it's like, I think a lot of people sometimes think like, I want to start a business, but I also have a job that gives me benefits, and so it doesn't make much sense for me to start a business that's a risk. And so sometimes I think we have to take bigger risks during this time as well. You have the Sun. The Sun, of course, is the best card in the tarot, makes the whole entire reading a little bit more positive, so I like to see that. But there could be something that you need to pay attention to with the Sun. The Sun, sometimes I feel, asks us to not take life too seriously. We have this baby or child on the horse, and there's this wall behind this child, and the wall represents the wall we all build up against our inner child. And so sometimes the Sun, it's a very good card, but I feel that it's saying that you need to be more playful, or, don't put too much pressure on the things that you're working on. I just said the same thing to Cancer. Cancer had a very, not a similar message, but kind of. They also had the Sun. They had the Sun twice in the reading. And so, I would say don't take things too seriously, or, don't put too much pressure on needing things to work. With the Emperor, you have the Ten of Swords. I actually feel like you're seeing some sort of blessing in disguise here with the Sun. The Sun illuminates our consciousness to something. the sun, the Ten of Swords can represent a blessing in disguise. He's making the symbol with his hand here, and it's the same symbol the Hierophant is making on his card, and it just can represent a blessing. So there could be some sort of blessing, or you could be seeing through like an illusion with the Ten of Swords. You could be realizing that something from the past that didn't work is a good thing. With the Four of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you have the Nine of Wands twice, and he is looking over here, and then we have the Nine of Wands clarifying. So I feel this is saying, like, don't give up on something that you desire to have in your life. The Four of Cups, he's been disappointed 3 times before. Like, he's tried something at least 3 times, if not more. And now this cup is reaching out and making him another offer. And he needs to realize that he has all the ingredients for success. He just needs to not give up. And that's what that's saying. And here you go. With the Sun, you have the Four of Cups. I feel a little bit of this too good to be true energy going on here. I'm not sure. It's like you're asking yourself that question. Like I said earlier on the Four of Cups, like, is this too good to be true, or is it real? That type of thing. And I feel like it's real, whatever this opportunity is. It could be a knight in shining armor or love that's coming in for you. Since Pluto went into Aquarius, I've been telling people, with Pluto in Aquarius, we just have to trust the evidence. So sometimes something can seem too good to be true, but if there's evidence there to back it up, then it's true. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this Leo card. It says courage. It says boost your courage so you can put yourself out there in a bigger way. Yes. The garden and the clover in the Lenormand represents like fame on a certain level, but it kind of represents, hiding your fame. And I'm not saying that you're going to become famous, but there are parts of you that make you special. And, this card says you need to put yourself out there in a bigger way. You have this unlocking solutions card. It says through compromise, you will create the successful outcome you are hoping for. Really good reading here, Scorpio. So I like where this is going. But definitely could be finding new solutions to problems. The Ten of Pentacles represent solutions. The Ten of Pentacles sometimes I feel is a card of hidden or secret information. There's an alternative way to read the Ten of Pentacles that it's not an inheritance, but this old guy here, he represents a beggar, and he's coming to this family and he's bringing them a gift. And so it represents receiving something from an unlikely source. Now, the Ten of Pentacles can represent receiving information that solves a problem, or it doesn't even have to be a problem. It could be a good thing, but it could be information that makes something that's good better. And so we have to be open to unlikely sources. I mean, there's a million examples I could give you, but there are so many books. Like, there are books I've read that have like 2 stars on Amazon, and they have 2 stars because everybody's like, oh, on page 72, the author forgot a comma, so they give it 2 stars. Like the stupidest thing, but it has really good information. There are other books I've read that I can think of, like One Sentence Persuasion. That book, that's a great book, changed my life, right? And it doesn't have the best reviews because people are like, oh, he just wrote this book to sell his course, but I didn't buy his course, and I got a ton of value out of that book, right? So that's what I mean by hidden or secret information. It's like sometimes people are just idiots and they can't help but criticize something that has really great information. So the Ten of Pentacles says stay open to information and just try it. The Ten of Pentacles is also everything you want and desire in your life. And the Ten of Pentacles said it's building, leaving a legacy. So you could be taking action or control with the Emperor to build a better life with the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Wands. Again, I feel like you have to not give up on something that you're trying to accomplish here. Probably your Ten of Pentacles. Again, every single fixed sign I read for gets the Ten of Pentacles. So it's just a fixed sign thing, I think, that, you fixed signs are just very focused on building the dream, right? Or living the dream, maybe is what I should say. And I would say don't give up. You have the Five of Cups. I feel like saying satisfactory results, which is funny. If you are currently working on a business or a career, it's like I feel like the results you're getting, it's like they're okay, but they could be better. And so I feel that with everything we have going on here so far, that it would be a good time for you to, again, learn. I think there are a lot of things you could learn that would greatly improve the results you're getting, especially in work or business. And, that seems to be the focus here, is that you're trying to build something that could get you attention or make you more successful. With the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles. sometimes I feel with the Eight of Pentacles that it's like, yeah, you're not seeing the result you want right now, but you are building something. He is mastering his craft with the Eight Pentacles, and he's almost done. Eight of Pentacles is my card of material success on the horizon. So sometimes I feel it says like what you are building something very valuable. Maybe you're not getting the results immediately, but the results are coming. So do not give up. Nine of Wands. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles, card of studiousness, card of learning. You know, he is the learner or the student in the tarot. So I think it would be an amazing time for you to learn, especially if it's from an unlikely source. With the Five of Cups, you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, no jumping to conclusions here. The Five of Cups is regrets and sadness. The Knight of Swords, he is being too hasty. He's making a decision too quickly, and he might be giving up too soon. So I feel this is saying, like, don't give up before you reach the finish line. Keep going. Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this Poised card and this To the Sea card. The Poised card says you are poised and ready for success. You know, she's being lifted up on a pedestal and she's getting attention, which the reading definitely talks about. The To the Sea card is a card of exploration, needing to step into the unknown. I think everyone has to do this right now. We are in a time that is, that is against convention. I think the enemy of progress right now is convention, doing things the way they've always been done. We are in a time of third place solutions, I believe. Third place solutions are solutions no one has thought of yet. So I think we all need to put our thinking caps on for everything in life, anywhere we want to be successful, and we need to say, how can I look at this a different way? How can I be innovative, creative? How can I invent new solution to my problem? But again, not even problems, good things as well. You should be looking at the good things and saying, how can I make this stronger? How can I make these good things happen more and more in my life? And like, what actions do I need to take to have this like a snowball of wins, right? And so I would create that positive snowball with this energy. You have the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups could be a knight in shining armor. I really wouldn't call this a love reading, although you do have the Emperor and the Empress. So, if you want love, this could be a knight in shining armor. Really, I feel this reading is about kind of like your dream life. And the Knight of Cups is very dreamy. He has big dreams. He is dreaming of a positive future. And I feel that's what you're trying to create. You have the Empress. Again, very good for attention. Like I said, those first two cards, the Clover and the Garden, represent getting a positive attention. The Empress is a card of standing out. Some people say, she kind of represents a glow up or having a glow up. So definitely would be a good time for you to get attention for the work that you do. Now, the thing about the Empress is she can do something very well. All she has to do is wave that scepter in front of her and the wheat will grow. So I feel like you need to focus on the results that you're getting in life, and you might need to draw attention to your results. Like maybe you need to brag to your boss. Like maybe you haven't gotten a raise because your boss doesn't even know what a good job you do. And so I would go and tell them. I would go put it right in their face and say, look at all this stuff I do. I need more money. And so I think it would be a great time for you to do that. You have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, of course, is a card of wish fulfillment or fulfillment. With the Nine of Cups, we have to be in alignment. So the Nine of Cups is a card of matching the energy of something that you want to be. We have to become the thing that we want to be before we can be it. And so the Nine of Cups says you have to match the energy of success, or you have to do something to be successful with the Nine of Cups, or you have to adopt the habits of success to get your wish. Although, again, with all these good cards here, definitely could be a wish fulfillment reading. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Cups. I just feel an energy of like a person around you. So is this good or I feel like yes, if you want love is what I would say. So if you want love, I feel that there is clearly a person that is available to you. It feels very flat. I don't know. I have the word flat popping into my head. So it feels very flat to me. Again, is this a bad thing? Probably not. We will have Venus going retrograde soon-ish, right? And so you might get into something, it's like maybe it's good, but it's lacking excitement in my head right now. That could change as we clarify. But again, I think that with Venus in Pisces, Venus will be going retrograde into Pisces as well, that there's nothing wrong with just like taking your time and seeing how things go. With the Empress, you have the world. The world is a big accomplishment or an achievement. So and also with the Empress, this could, of course, be you standing out in the world. So it's a great time for you to stand out here, Scorpio. I think it's a great time for you to get attention and, especially on the things that you're trying to accomplish or achieve. And that's what I would do with the world card. We have 2 portal cards here. The circle cards are kind of like portals. And so you could be, kind of getting closer to your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, and that's also popping into my head. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands. Yes, fulfillment is a journey. Finding fulfillment is an adventure. We don't just get to feel fulfilled in life. We have to go find things that fulfill us. And, I think that would be a great activity for you. If you don't know what makes you happy in life, or, if you don't have any hobbies, then it might be a great time to go search for fulfillment. The more fulfilled we are, the better our life gets. So that's what I would do. And I think it's one of the missing pieces of the puzzle for attracting abundance in life as well. It's like a lot of people say they want to attract abundance and all they do is focus on work. It's like, well, you can't do that. You have to be fulfilled to have fulfillment. And abundance is fulfillment. So I would definitely be looking for things that fulfill you. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Wisdom Keeper and this Husband and Marriage card. So there you go. Didn't even see that at the beginning, but definitely could be love coming in for you if you want it. It could be a husband or wife, whatever you're into. Don't care. So, whatever you're looking for. It could be a very smart person with the Wisdom card. You do have the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Swords and the good stuff would say that you are ending a negative cycle. Nine of Swords is around never-ending nightmare type of energy, and coming up in the good stuff, it can say you're bringing that to an end. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune can represent a change in your fortunes, of course, or can represent a turnaround coming in for you. So I do feel a lot of you could be kind of like creating a turnaround, or you could be experiencing a turnaround with the Wheel of Fortune, which is great. I also feel that the Wheel of Fortune can represent your fortunes turning in your favor in the good stuff. I don't normally say that because, like the Wheel of Fortune is a good card, but I feel that people make it sound like way better than it is. The Wheel of Fortune is our destiny, how we see it. It is our personal vision for our life. So, sure, it can represent a change in your fortunes, but it's like one that you have to create. But in the good stuff, I would definitely say that you could be creating a turnaround, or there is a change in your fortunes coming. You have the Seven of Pentacles, also a change in direction. This looks like a positive change because of that Nine of Swords as well, and it's coming up in the good stuff. But Seven of Pentacles would say you're paying very close attention to what's working and what's growing and what's not growing. This is a card of analysis. He is looking at what he has grown, and he's saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? Was it worth it for me to put all this time, effort, and energy into what I've created, or is there something better or different that I could be doing with my time? And that's what he's saying. So, I think it could be a really good time for you to put effort into things that matter. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Chariot. Chariot is a victory or, success coming in for you. It's also a card of deciding to take control. The thing about the Nine of Swords, if you have been in Nine of Swords energy, he needs to take control of a situation. That's literally the solution to the Nine of Swords. So it's kind of like you're solving your own problem here, Scorpio, which of course is a good thing. And again, he's charging towards a victory. I also feel moving here. We see a lot of like adventure with the Knight of Wands, World, Chariot. These are all moving cards. You could be making a move or thinking about making a move or traveling. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Knight of Cups. That makes things a little bit better. So, again, I don't know. I just get this very boring. It's not like boring, but it's like, you meet a person and you're just not sure if they're going to be exciting enough or whatever. You're just kind of like, what does this person want? It's like sometimes I think you talk to a person, right? Like in love, and you're not sure like what the intention is. Like maybe they're being too friendly. They're not making it sexual enough. I can't really say that word on YouTube anymore. So, they're not making it spicy enough. And you're like, is this person just like want to be friends, or like what the hell are they doing? And so, that's like more what I feel on that Page of Cups, right? So I don't know, whatever. Take it how it resonates. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune again, which is great. So definitely a very positive turnaround coming in for you with the Wheel of Fortune. So I like to see that. I feel that there could be like more luck. We see a lot of lucky cards. The Clover in the Lenormand is extremely lucky. So like I said, I think that there could be some luck. This is a very good reading, Scorpio. You have all good cards here. You have this egg. It says success assured with good plans and hard work. Yes. Eight of Pentacles. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. You have this love card. So clearly love. If you're not sure what this person is saying, I'm wondering if this is like, it's like maybe you are used to a certain type of communication in love, and this person is just different in how they communicate in love or something. But, could be love. So go for it, Scorpio. You have this money path that says a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Yes, it's probably something new. I think Scorpio has two options. It's like you can upgrade what you're doing right now, work-wise, right, by getting more attention. That's like one option. Or you can go on an adventure and find something new that fulfills you work-wise or business-wise. So I think you kind of have two options here. You have this bowl card that says plenty of material things. There's a crap ton of abundance in this reading, I would say, with these cards. You also have this throne. It says position of authority, and then you have this tiger card. It says do something risky, take a chance. Yes, everything we have said. It's almost like you have the opportunity to take the lead or become a leader by getting attention, like we said earlier. So this is a very good reading, Scorpio. I like it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.